Really understanding what it means when an older woman looks at you is something a lot of guys struggle with. In the world of dating, eye contact and body language are really important forms of communication. The better we can get at understanding them, the easier the dating scene instantly becomes. Hi, my name is Melissa Santos from BeyondAges.com, and I'm about to run you through some great tips to help you interpret that eye contact from an older woman. How she looks at you and how she reacts to making eye contact can tell you so much. If you struggle to approach women, this is a great clip for you to watch. In many cases, you can get a great idea if she's into you before you even leave your table. By lowering the risk like that, you're making the approach that much easier. But first, if you haven't already, please click like and subscribe below. We see you, and we really appreciate it when you support our channel. You can also check out our site at BeyondAges.com, where you can get more practical advice on dating and relationships. Now, let's take a look at the most common types of eye contact you're going to receive. While some women will be more subtle about it than others, they'll generally fall into one of these categories. The further down the list we go, the clearer it is that she's interested in you, so stick around. One thing's for sure, if she's showing that she's interested, you should go and say hi. The blank stare. We've all been there before, right? We're out somewhere with friends, we drift off into our own thoughts for a moment, then we realize we're looking at someone. They've noticed and glance in our direction. Oops. Since there's no intention behind that type of eye contact, it doesn't actually mean anything to receive it. Rather than her looking at you, she just happened to look in your direction while she was thinking about something else. This is easiest to spot by the fact that it almost feels as though she's looking through you. She isn't focused on you and probably has a completely blank expression. If you always find yourself around women who don't show even a hint of interest, you also might be hanging out at the wrong spots. Knowing where to meet women is crucial, and we have just the article to help you out. Click the link above to know where you should go to meet lots of single women. The people watcher. Another one that we're all guilty of. Sometimes you're just looking at people around the room. You might have noticed something they're wearing, maybe what they're doing, or just generally paying attention to your surroundings. Much like the blank stare, there's no real intent there. She looked at you, but might have done the same thing with other men and women around the room as well. In this case, you can usually tell because she'll look away immediately and keep the same neutral expression. Nothing exciting to report here, guys. Sorry. The shy glance. But those out of the way, we can start talking about some of the looks that can show that she's interested. If she's into you, but she is a little shy about showing it, this is the look you're going to get. It's brief but intentional glance, usually followed by her looking down and away. Quite often, it'll be accompanied by a shy smile. If she's slightly more confident, maybe even a follow-up glance to see if you are still looking. There's a good chance she's into you and wants you to know it, but is also a little shy. The obvious glance. Similar to the shy glance, if she's comfortable showing a little more interest, she'll hold your gaze just for a moment longer. It can feel like minutes, but may only be just a fraction of a second. It's still just a glance, but she was looking at you intentionally and is making sure you noticed. This is probably one of the more common forms of eye contact you can expect from someone who's into you. It's a little shy, a little flirty, but doesn't want to broadcast it too much just yet. Remember, all of this can be very scary and intimidating for us women too. Confident and deliberate. Some women know what they want and aren't so shy about going for it. For them, you're probably going to get this look, or maybe even the final one on our list. She's looking right at you, holding gaze, and giving you the eye contact equivalent of waving at you from across the room. She's absolutely leaving no room for misunderstandings. She's into you and hoping you come and say hi. This look is usually accompanied by a big smile. It can be fun and exciting, and you should definitely do something about it. There are plenty more subtle signs to look out for to see if a woman is interested in you. Learn all about them in the article linked above. The "are you going to do something about it" look. This look that everybody will recognize straight away, and that's the whole point. If she's particularly confident, this is the most obvious invitation that you're ever going to get from eye contact alone. She'll look right at you, hold eye contact, smile, and maybe even gives you a slight head tilt as if to say, "Come say hi." While we can't always rely on eye contact signals alone to know for sure that she's interested, this one is the exception. She's really going out of her way to let you know that she is into you. One thing to keep in mind here is that you really don't want to just wait around after this look. She's obviously a bold, confident woman that's all but giving you an invitation. If you still need more coaxing than that, you're giving her the impression you don't share that same interest and confidence. Since confidence is something everyone finds attractive, that can be a bit of a turnoff and she might lose interest. Knowing she's interested in you and approaching her are two very, very different things. And if you want to learn how to successfully approach an older woman while minimizing the risk of rejection, you can take our full online video course. It's full of useful steps for guys like you. Just click the link above. There we go. The 6 most common types of eye contact you can expect to see from a woman. The next time you're out with friends, pay attention to others in the room. Get familiar with these different types of eye contact and how they feel. Some can be more subtle than others and might even go unnoticed if you're not paying attention. We hope you liked our video. If you haven't already, please click like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to go to beyondages.com for more proven advice on how to attract, approach, and date older women. Bye for now, guys.